Summer has arrived. The temperatures are in the 90s, with humidity making the heat index factor in the 100s. We've had to make some adaptations, and I'll tell you more about them. Big thing is we have a date, and I'll also tell you more about that. This morning we have clouds, so it's a blessing, and we have a breeze to go along, so it's comfortable right now. Cloudy mornings puts off the heat a little longer. However, we can't always count on the clouds, and now we rise before dawn to get a jump on the jobs we want to accomplish. After a late lunch, we are ready for a siesta and reading. Lee says he has read more in the last few days than he has in the last few months. At 5 p.m., we swing into action again, and usually after 6, Blondie and I set off on a walk down to the bay where, if she is lucky, she finds a rabbit to chase. Near the yard and on our way, we pass this little church, San Judas Tadeo, or St. Jude's. Often when we pass, the door is invitingly open. Lee patiently hauls Blondie up and down the ladder for her various outings. A lot of parts and equipment came with the boat, and when we first started working on the boat, we removed a lot of stuff to give us access to various spaces. That stuff went onto 3 pallets on the ground below. Our giveaway pallet, our pallet for halyards, sheets, and line, and a miscellaneous pallet. Somewhere along the way, boxes and totes were added. Somehow, in the few months we have been here, we've spread out and definitely look like the Beverly Hillbilly boat, especially when we hang out laundry. Some of the items we brought and thought would be useful, we are rethinking because of the space it would take to store, such as the clothes wringer and the large pressure canner. Space is at a premium, and the ideal item is something that has a dual purpose. This phase we are going through is nothing like packing our boat for a weekend trip. As we slowly start to provision, I have moved storage areas around, and when Lee asked a fellow cruiser here in the yard to work on our heretofore non-working refrigerator, which I had been using as convenient dry storage, I suddenly found I had to find new storage. Lest you think we have been really roughing it, we have been using an Engel fridge freezer, which came with the boat. The Engel is popular with cruisers because of its rugged dependability as either a refrigerator or freezer, and it works on either AC or DC. We have been using the Engel for our refrigeratable items and cold drinks. No ice though. After switching to a composting head, we had some new storage space in the compartment that formerly held the holding tank. Several months ago, I painted the compartment with bilge paint, and Lee constructed some shelving. Now it is being put to use to store items that are not frequently needed. For example, our winter duvet and circular saw. Sometimes problems pop up that take us away from the task of packing, such as discovering water in the bilge and tracking the source to another leak in the fresh water system. Checking the batteries and adding water as needed is one of our weekly tasks, or at least we aspire to do it weekly. While we were in California, Lee bought a Pro-Fill battery watering system designed for use with our multiple 6-volt batteries. The system has inserts that fit into each battery cell and tubing that connects the cells so that everything is plumbed together. Then it is simply using a special irrigator bulb to pump distilled water to all the cells without the need to remove the covers. That should make the chore easier and quicker. During the time we have been here, several people have recommended the restaurant at La Manga, a fishing village out a dirt road and up the coast from San Carlos. Last week, we took a break for a late lunch and found that it was certainly worth the trip. The seafood was fresh and delicious. During midweek, we had our choice of table, but on weekends, this place is packed. As for our future plans, we are scheduled for the travelift Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. and hope to be on our way on a rising tide. We are tentatively planning to stay at the almost free docks at Punta Mero for a few days before starting a local exploration of the coast north of us. This will be a shakedown cruise and a big learning experience for us. We will also be unable to upload videos for the next few weeks. However, I will post occasional updates on Sailing La Brisa's Facebook page and post videos when able. Wish us luck, and until next time.